All right, it's Yao Ming and Shaquille O'Neal. And this 54th NBA All-Star game is underway. Garnett to Duncan, not able to handle. Grant Hill for Carter of the Nets. James passing on the three, and as Yao Ming steps away, he scores.
Well, there's the mismatch that you talk about. Anytime there's a turnover and the East runs, the West is going to have a difficult time finding their man. Yao Ming that time was caught on LeBron James.
Here is Duncan. So Iverson raced by, and Stoudemire lost the grip. Iverson to the open floor with the loop. Iverson to James. LeBron James. Allen Iverson now in the backcourt. Shaq is up front with O'Neal, and oh, what a play! And Iverson is able to finish.
I think that's the best part of LeBron James' game, his passing, his vision, his ability to see the floor.
LeBron James, yes, and the foul, able to swish hands in midair, and he draws the foul, so the West with a 33-27 lead. 15 points for Tim Duncan. 7 of 9 from the field. Here's James for three. LeBron James, who has come so far with that perimeter shot since his rookie year. Carter for three. Vince Carter has done it from inside, from outside. He now has 11.
Some of these guys, Doug, are so athletic. And speaking of athletic, watch this.
LeBron James taking it to the rim.
If I could pick somebody too that I definitely want, I'd take AI.
Why?
I mean, just I got tremendous respect for him. He's a warrior, and I like to have his shoes.
Dwayne, thanks very much. Good luck the second half. Back to you, Mark.
All right, a wonderful second season for Dwayne Wade. That's Jermaine, along with Shaquille O'Neal on the front line with Paul Pierce, LeBron James, Allen Iverson in the backcourt. That will count as a goaltend.
You know, Mark, seeing Paul Pierce out on the floor makes me think of the Eastern Conference race. That third spot, whoever goes wins the Atlantic Division.
Here's McGrady. Looked like there was some contact.
Well, and at the same time, the race at the bottom is going to be for 6. Everybody is going to be dying to get number 6. They'll probably have the home court.
That counts for the foul. Beautiful pass from LeBron James to set it up. Miami fell 11 games under the 500 mark. They turn it around. They win 17 of their final 21. They finished 4th in the East. And as this fourth quarter gets underway, Gilbert Arenas hits from downtown. So he's beginning to show some signs. Bryant not able to hit on the reverse. James for O'Neal. Shaq with McGrady looking to avoid Shaquille O'Neal. So the East has defeated the West 125-115. Well, we're ready to go with Yao Ming and Shaquille O'Neal to jump center. Bavetta will put it in the air. East has won 34. The West has won 20. Last year in Denver, the East came up with a victory. Allen Iverson, who has the ball, was the MVP. 15 points, 9 assists, and 5 steals. Now Shaq played by Yao. And the fadeaway opens things up. LeBron James from the perimeter. As we mentioned earlier, Flip Saunders said with about 4 minutes to go in the first quarter, he will insert his 4 Detroit Piston players. A running hook. Going glass, LeBron James. And the game tied at 10. And again, Kobe puts off the glass. We've seen that before as Tracy McGrady is able to finish.
Yeah, but usually McGrady throws that pass to himself. That time he got one from Kobe.
Here's LeBron James from downtown.
He's improved so much as a shooter, Steve. You've talked about his balance. He's getting so much better balance on his shot, getting his legs underneath him.
James, who's had the touch, hits another 3. That's his second in this first quarter. Here's LeBron James. Talking about jump shots being much better, LeBron James has come a long way since we first saw him in preseason 3 years ago. LeBron James taking to the rim. It counts. And the foul. LeBron will head to the line looking for a three-point play. Foul on Yao Ming. That's his second. Fadeaway shot by LeBron James. He's been all jump shot and has been very effective. 7 of 13, 17 points. Tracy McGrady opened up 4 of 8, which isn't bad. That's a nice lob for Dwayne Wade. Just under 7.5 remaining in this third quarter. The East making a run here in the third. Iverson back to Wade. He delivers to James. And And this is beginning to get interesting. The West has led by as many as 21, and they now lead by 12. Bryant off the fake and ran into his own man in a collision with Yao Ming.
Yao Ming is smiling. He didn't know where to go.
He found it amusing.
Kobe was all over the place.
Here is LeBron James for three. LeBron James continues his outstanding shooting, 9 of 15. He has 22 points, a 10-0 run by the East. They are now within 7. And here is LeBron James again from downtown.
Well, the East has worked himself back into this game, and they've done it by forcing turnovers.
All right, thank you, David. Things getting heated here between Kobe Bryant and LeBron James.
A little shove looked like from Kobe, trying to fend off LeBron.
Iverson and James with the finish. LeBron James has had a sensational game. 27 points, 11 of 19 from the field, and the East now leads by 10. The last time a player from a losing squad won the MVP as LeBron James, with a spectacular move, was able to hang and twist his way to the rim.
T-Mac going to isolate here.
And McGrady played by James. McGrady, that was deflected short, kept alive by Bryant, and stolen by Rasheed Wallace, and that will do it. Here's Iverson putting off the glass. And again, the stuff is missed by Vince Carter, but the East has come away with the victory.
What if he would have missed that dunk and would have bounced back to a guy for a three-point shot? Thank God the clock ran out for them.
Shaquille O'Neal, Tim Duncan on the opening tip, and it's volleyballed by Shaq to LeBron. Bryant rims out, rebounded by James. Outlets Arenas, who is ahead of the field. Dwight Howard, outstanding third-year player, has checked in for the first time as Kobe Bryant gets the crowd going. Here's the alley-oop for Dwayne Wade.
All right, game on. Guys have broken a sweat now. They're into it.
Now, the Los Angeles Lakers have been trying to get him traded. But, guys, I'm told that even though they haven't gotten much done with the Nets, they're trying to keep the talks alive. There's no word on whether New Jersey is even interested in that kind of offer, although they could use a low-post scorer like McGlure for at least a while and to have his expiring contract at season's end. That's what the Lakers are trying to do in order to get Jason Kidd into a gold uniform. Guys,
all right, Dave, as LeBron James puts it down on the reverse.
In 1976 at the All-Star game in Philadelphia, Marvin, was my first All-Star game, and I actually taped 2 red-on round balls before the game. It was such a great honor to just be a part of that. He was an amazing man.
You were the player involved. I used to love watching those. CBS was doing the games at the time. And he would just boss you guys around.
Oh, yeah.
How I enjoyed that. LeBron James with the stuff. Tony Parker, guys, come a long way after being drafted 28th by the Spurs back in 2001. That's a 3 for LeBron James.
Well, one guy who didn't make that roster was Arenas. And remember, he used that motivation to torch Phoenix and Washington and all the teams of the coaches of that national team.
And said he wants to go up against Duke University. LeBron James puts it down by Krzyzewski, the head coach of the national team.
I know you're sitting out tonight, but hopefully we can see you Tuesday night when you guys take on the Clippers. Any chance?
Yeah, there's a chance. I hope to practice tomorrow. So if I can get through practice tomorrow, then I'd love to be there with you in L.A.
74-53 West. James for 3. And he has found a touch in the second quarter.
Well, that's an area of his game he's really improved, really from his first year to his second year. That's when his shooting really got better.
Here comes Marion. And James, with no one in sight, is able to play that lob from Wade. Here is Kevin Garnett. And the West adds to the lead. The most lopsided victory in All-Star play, 1966. The East won by 43 games, and the West 43 points, and the West could be headed in that direction. LeBron James with a 3. He now has 21. Nice look away from LeBron James to Dwayne Wade. LeBron James working very hard, splitting through several members of the West All-Star squad, and then able to finish with the reverse. Here's James from downtown.
Well, the question with Denver is it too late? You know, it's so hard to get something going.
Nobody has more on their shoulders than you do in the regular season. You got the Minnesota Timberwolves in the playoff hunt right now. What do you expect in the second half of the year?
You know what? We got to come out. We got to come out second half and be ready, man. We know that.
Now, Brian Colangelo's done a nice job with that team. He and Sam Mitchell, Bargnani, the rookies, done a good job. How about Calderon and from Barbosa to the international players, Anthony Parker.
And the trade for TJ Ford is a big move, too, to add a point guard to the mix.
So the final score, the West 153, the East 132.
Playing in his fourth All-Star game, forward from the Cleveland Cavaliers, LeBron James!
Here is Duncan. And back comes LeBron James. Leads Dwight Howard, and he puts it down.
Woo, shades of last night. How about the young guy Dwight Howard last night, the show that he put on in the slam dunk competition?
Trying to look away that was deflected, recovered by Howard, trying to get it inside. Here's Kidd with the lob. Kidd fighting LeBron James. And James with the outlet. And the lay-in for Dwayne Wade.
How about Dwayne Wade? I mean, there's a champion 2 years ago in Miami.
Anthony with the back and move gets it out to Duncan for three. Whoa.
Well, he was in the shooting challenge with the team San Antonio that won. Where was that shooting today? He was knocking down the three.
Hawks extending to the 16-7 lead. Joe Johnson of the Atlanta Hawks and Ray Allen of the Boston Celtics have come on. Jason Kidd back on the floor, able to knock it down. Back comes LeBron James. Kidd with the look away to James. He was so surprised there was no one around him. He hesitated for a moment.
What are your thoughts on this West and how everybody's trying to keep up, maybe with the Paul Gasol trade and the Shaq trade and everything's going on?
Well, I think it makes the game more interesting. And, the Western Conference is tough to begin with. I mean, you're talking about two teams who, Phoenix has, won 60 games, Dallas won 67 games, and they're doing nothing but get better. So it makes the West extremely competitive.
Well, good luck. Let's hope you don't get hurt again.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
All right, thanks, guys. That counts as a foul. LeBron James going glass for his third field goal. And he will head to the line. There's a rainbow attempt, and then it's put down. Well, followed by Dwight Howard. And that gets the crowd going. Chris Paul with his sixth assist. Frantic action here in the second quarter. A 55-50 lead for the East. Here's Allen for three. And it's played by Paul. He lost it. And James flips it up and puts it down.
You remember those days, Coach?
Oh.
Do you remember those days?
It's a slam dunk festival here. James, this time, puts it up in the air for Howard. That's 12 points for Dwight Howard.
Howard to LeBron. How about this pass? These two guys play together in the summer of the U.S. national team, and turnabout is fair play. You do it for me, I'm bringing it back to you. And the East bench absolutely loves this kind of action. Look at Kevin Garnett. You think he wants to be out there?
James from way downtown.
So that's where he's so improved. His balance is so much better on his shot. He's paid attention to detail.
Well, I know there's one guy over there on the bench who's not going to play in the second half. Triple Ocho, Kobe Bryant. Like I said, Magic Johnson, Michael Jordan. In these All-Star games, those guys, as LeBron James knocked down another three. Michael Jordan and Magic Johnson were the best tone-setting players in these All-Star games. And you can add Kobe to that list. It was kind of interesting listening to Dwight Howard talk to Craig Sager right before half, saying they have to run with the West. And we know the West has so many athletic runners with Steve Nash as Dwight Howard with yet another dunk.
And Iverson just hates to leave the court. Leads the NBA in minutes played. James, oh, what a move.
You know how hard that shot was? I mean, he drifted 7 feet in the air from where he caught that ball, and has such great leg streets, he was able to square his shoulders to the basket. What a shot.
And again, Yao looking for the three-pointer, and way off. Perhaps he will retire the three-point shot. Here's the lob, and James, once again, he now has 19 along with 8 rebounds. and 8 assists.
So that's why the Pacers, during the 90s, the success we had, a lot as LeBron James knocks down the shot. That is why we went to another level, was because of Byron Scott.
It's a 10-0 run, stopped by that long-range jumper by LeBron James. It's a 2. He had a foot on the line.
It's entertaining, a showcase, but you got some new shoes on. Tell us about them.
These actually are the first high-performance recycled shoe. It's 100% recycled from rubber and leather, and just trying to erase our footprint on this planet, or take a step in the right direction, if you will.
As we see LeBron lay the ball in.
Paul defending on James once again. Allen with another deep 3 and scores.
Ray Allen from long distance, keeping this East squad in the ball game, tying it up, back-to-back threes.
Shot clock to 4. Wild pass attempted by Nowitzki, and it's picked off. So back comes LeBron with a minute to play in the fourth. He goes all the way! Woo! LeBron James with that change of pace move to give the East a 2-point lead. James has 27. And an exciting finish to this 57th NBA All-Star game. Ray Allen, 28 points, 14 over the last 3 minutes and 20 seconds. And the East wins 134-128. We'll be right back. Back in Phoenix, it is the 58th edition of the NBA All-Star game. The East has won 35, the West has won 22. The East has won 3 of the last 4, and we're moments away from the opening tip. Kobe Bryant from way downtown. And back comes LeBron James. LeBron to the rim.
Well, it's going to be size versus speed. The West has the size, but the East with LeBron James, especially in the open court, has the speed.
Oh, Wade uncontested. Duncan over Iverson, and the tip missed by Stoudemire. Look out. Oh, James whipping by Paul, just wisely stepped away. And here's LeBron setting his feet for 3.
This guy's become such a great basketball player, Marv. He's shooting the ball better. His footwork, his release is more consistent on a nightly basis.
Paul stripped. Good play by Iverson. Recovered by Garnett. Wade spinning for Garnett. Back it goes. Beautifully done. LeBron James from Kevin Garnett.
If you run that pick and roll with Dwayne Wade, you're going to get a lot of looks.
LeBron James from downtown. That's 10 points for LeBron. LeBron James, yes, and the foul. And James looking to set things up. Now being played on a switch by Yao. I think LeBron liked that matchup and then forced to give it up. Yao stays with him.
Yao moving his feet.
Garnett from James.
Well, you had 5 defensive players from the West all back in the paint right there. There was no place for LeBron to go, and Kobe is feeling it from behind that three-point line. There's that soft rim that Marv spoke about in the first half. We saw that with Paul Pierce earlier, this time by Kobe Bryant.
21 points for Bryant. That was his 3rd from three-point land. Oh, James with the reverse. LeBron James going glass.
All right, back to you, Marv.
Thank you, David. Last season's MVP of the NBA Finals, averaging 22 a game against the Lakers, Paul Pierce. And that's a three-pointer for Mo Williams, who now has 10. The West up by 10. LeBron spinning his way. That'll count at a foul.
How about that degree of difficulty?
Well, this is the guy who's put his hat into the slam dunk competition for next year. Giving everyone a little preview.
Everyone stepping aside, the crowd urging LeBron to stuff. And he comes through with the request as time has run out, and the West has defeated the East. Paul fires one 146-119. So Dwight Howard and Tim Duncan on the opening tip. And the 59th NBA All-Star Game is underway. Steve Nash in his 14th season. One-time member of the Dallas Mavericks, spent 7 years with Dallas, signed on as a free agent with Phoenix, and then went on to win 2 Most Valuable Player awards.
And, you know, you look at his play this year, he's playing at that same kind of level. He has a chance, if he keeps up his statistics, to do 50% from the field, 40 behind the line, and 90 from the three-point line. That would be his 4th time. Nobody has ever done that as LeBron James knocks down that long jump shot.
Duncan tried to shake off Howard and lost it. Wade slipping it to James. That's a pretty good combination. Carmelo Anthony taking it with power and then able to hit on the follow. So Carmelo has come out strong. He has 10 points. Here's the alley-oop for Howard. Rondo to Howard.
And the steal there by LeBron James to Rondo for the lay-in.
You said you may have been nervous before the game, but once you step on the court, it's just basketball. Have you always been able to score easily?
You know, I just try to, get around the rim and get some easy passes. I'm playing with some great point guards right now. And they finding me under the basket, so, it comes easy when you're making layups.
All right, thanks a lot. Back to you, Mark.
Well, Kevin Durant, 5 of 11 from the field. He has 10 points. Here's Carmelo Anthony. Kevin Durant of the Thunder, team that has come on. They're 5th in the West. And LeBron James getting very much into it here in this second quarter.
He's got that second win.
Horford showing confidence. 6 points for the Atlanta Hawk, Al Horford. Nowitzki getting the step. Nowitzki to the rim. Dirk Nowitzki out of Würzburg, Germany. Dad was a star handball player in Germany. His mom on the women's national basketball team. NBA's MVP 3 years ago. Johnson with a long three.
How about that assist by LeBron James? Wow. Now he taps the ball to himself and then cross courts. It's going to be a goaltend here. You see LeBron going over sort of taunting Carmelo Anthony. They won the gold together in Beijing in 2008 and have just both been selected for as part of the 27-man group that will then vie for the 2012 Olympics in London.
Anthony on the fade, so Carmelo with 19 points.
He's one of the toughest covers in the NBA. Here comes LeBron at the runaway freight train in the open court, and he gets it off the glass.
Well, Steve Nash with his first field goal. He does have 10 assists. 6.5 remaining in this third quarter. Here's James on the reverse.
Oh my, can I just be in for one day? Just let me play like that for one day. I'm not greedy, Reggie.
No,
24 hours. I'll travel America just looking for a game. Look at this. I mean, you talked about a while ago, how do you stop that? The answer is you don't, especially the guys shooting 36% from the three-point line now, so when he's making the outside jump shot.
That's a three-point attempt. Rebounded by Duncan. The outlet saved by Anthony. And they turn it over. Here's Wade for James.
What we can do with our fans that are in any angle with all 8 cameras, that they can see it in a way that they might not have seen it before. Now, if we can do that, I know we can do it with Dallas Cowboys games. We've done it. And I know we can do it with football and other sports. So that's what we were hoping to do. And, you can build any building, you can spend all the money you want to spend. But if you don't have the folks, you don't have the people, you can't get it done.
Rose off the steal. Here comes James.
You can't stop that.
Just under 5 left in this fourth. LeBron James knocks it down.
This is going to be a fun finish here because you got LeBron James and Dwayne Wade look to be in the race for the MVP on the Eastern squad.
Nice pass from James. It counts in the foul. What a beautiful pass. LeBron James somehow on the hop getting it inside. The steal by James. And LeBron takes all the way. 2-point East lead. Anthony down to 3. Down to 2. Here's the 3 for the win. Bosch with the rebound. It's over. The East holds on. Good finish here at Cowboy Stadium. 141-139 is the final.
At forward, making his 7th All-Star appearance from the Miami Heat, LeBron James.
Derrick Rose of the Chicago Bulls gets it to Amari Stoudemire of the New York Knicks. And here is LeBron James. Lead pass broken up. Stoudemire is right there.
Interesting to see the matchup right off the bat. Stoudemire and Carmelo Anthony these two could be teammates in the next couple of days if a trade does go through.
Throughout this weekend, there has been much speculation regarding Carmelo Anthony, with Dwight Howard taking that lead pass. I should say Amari Stoudemire taking that lead pass from LeBron James.
Well, Chris Paul got caught in the switch and was trying to guard Amari Stoudemire. Nice job throwing the ball over top for the easy lay-in.
I love what Greg Popovich told us before the game as Joe Johnson knocks down the long three. He said he was divvying up playing time. He was talking to the players.
Russell Westbrook.
Well, another UCLA byproduct with Kevin Love at UCLA.
Consecutive Final Fours for Russell Westbrook as James scores.
And here is Kevin Love. Rebounded by Derrick Rose. James gets it down low. Amari Stoudemire. I mentioned the antipathy between Stoudemire and Horford's Love. Rebounded by James. I'll put a move on Paul. James all the way. Wow. LeBron James straight down the lane. That leads to a timeout called by Greg Popovich.
I don't think Pop can take it. I mean, I can't let a guy just get right to the rim without calling a timeout. But watch the explosiveness, the Dr. J swoop, the finger roll. Greg Popovich wants to talk it over.
James using the pick. Here's LeBron. Gunning it cross court. Rose open for three. Rebounded by James. And he scores. LeBron James, a two-time MVP, including last season. Durant, should say Duncan, on that jump shot. And here is James with a beautiful move. Carmelo Anthony, rebounded by LeBron James. Rose, whipping by Anthony. Derrick Rose of the Chicago Bulls has given the East an 8-0 run. Durant is off the mark, and here comes James. And James all the way. He thought he was fouled as he accelerated.
What if the West ends up losing this game? Are we going to see a Beaver here getting, with Kobe getting the MVP on the losing team?
Oh, Bryant with a beautiful move. Reggie thinking well ahead here. Here's Wade. Marv Albert, Steve Kerr, Reggie Miller, Craig Sager, and David Aldridge working the sidelines. It is a 14-point lead for the West. LeBron James cutting into that. Here's Durant. So the West takes advantage of the turnover. Here's LeBron James with the left hand.
Do Amari and Carmelo fit together? I don't think they do.
To get back to your point, they both really don't rebound the ball particularly well for their position.
James with the lob. Stoudemire with the stuff. Durant trying to put a move on Stoudemire. Here is Gasol. That was a three-point attempt. Back comes James. LeBron on the move. Oh, and he puts it down. LeBron James picking up steam. He has 22 points, 10 rebounds, and 8 assists. Very busy weekend for the commissioner, Derek Fisher, president of the Players Association, along with Billy Hunter, the head of the union. Two sides still far apart.
Retention's time, when you think about it, in two sports. You got football thinking about a work stoppage as well.
James taking to the rim. Just under 5 left in this fourth quarter. Here comes LeBron. Nice pass. Rose thought he was fouled. Bosh, yes, and the foul. So Chris Bosh will go to the line. The all-time all-star scoring record held by Wilt Chamberlain, as you mentioned earlier, 42 points back in 1962. As Chris Paul hits the three, and the 42 points was actually 8 points below his season average. He averaged 50.4 per game.
You're saying he had a bad night?
Rose using glass. James laid out a switch by Gasol, goes right by him and scores.
Again, small lineup for the West. Kevin Durant's your four-man, so once you see Gasol on the perimeter, you know there's no shot blocking at the rim. LeBron with a great read.
And that'll do it. The West with a 143 win over the East.
At forward, a two-time All-Star MVP, playing in his 8th consecutive NBA All-Star game from the Miami Heat, LeBron James.
Here comes Durant. Has a 3-on-1 developing. Tried to lead Griffin, and it's broken up. And the other way comes LeBron, and he stops.
Where was that last night in the slam dunk competition? That's what I would have loved to have seen.
So Bynum shoots for 3 and comes up way short.
Right now, Mike Brown just fell off his couch.
Nice pass. Laid home by Rose.
Derrick Rose still not back to his usual explosive self. He's missed 10 games this year with a back injury.
Griffin lost the handle. Here comes LeBron behind the back to Wade. Sets it up for James. That's right out of the
Well, those are two guys that do have chemistry, obviously.
Kobe lines up the 3 and knocks it down, but the more possessions, the better for Miami.
Here's James on a breakaway.
They got to do something. They've got to get LeBron James in the dunk contest. I'm sorry. I'm tired of saying that every time we come here. Why isn't he in the dunk contest? The league has to do something. He's got to get in it.
Shot clock at 5. Griffin. Rebounded by James. Little quick step there, and Wade puts it home. Durant has 10 points.
Something Blake can do. He's an excellent passer. He hasn't gotten great out of double teams, but wide open as LeBron James knocked down his first 3.
3-on-2 for the East. Wade puts it up to LeBron.
I had this conversation with Sir Charles Barkley the other day. We were asking who's the best scorer in the NBA. Carmelo Anthony and Kevin Durant. But the more I look at Kobe Bryant, he may not score in bunches like those other two guys. But if you need a crisp, clean shot or game winner, I'm going with Kobe.
The game's getting a little out of hand. Starting to look like the Rising Stars game on Friday night. Players getting out of each other's way defensively.
LeBron James. 13 for LeBron. Durant taking it away from Rose, and here is Durant. Kevin Durant, 23 points, 9 of 14 from the field. 3-point shot for LeBron James. James adding to his totals. He has 16. That's his second 3. Bryant for 3. Both teams back to their starting lineups. The East with LeBron James, Carmelo Anthony, Dwight Howard, Dwayne Wade as James hits, and Derrick Rose.
Well, the bad news is you're down 20. The good news is it's the All-Star game, so it's more like 6 or 8 in a normal game.
James, yes, from downtown.
Well, you can tell that LeBron has really put in time in his outside shot this summer. That was something that was a weakness that was somewhat exposed by Dallas.
Paul pulls it up for 3.
To see the East getting this to single digits before this third period is out.
Well, LeBron James once again from downtown. That's his 4th 3 of the game, 3rd of this third quarter.
It's going to be short minutes the second half for Steve Nash and Dirk Nowitzki. But an interesting thing about Nash, you may have heard this week that he said he wouldn't mind being traded if it was in the Suns' best interest to do so.
With Dwight Howard, there doesn't seem to be a team that just has all the assets that they need.
James with Gasol back. Gasol just stepped away.
Smart decision.
Yes. Durant, I guess there was a pass. Picked off by Anthony. Here comes LeBron. Whips it over to Wade. The West lead is down to 7. They've led by as many as 21. They have led all the way. 4-on-1, and Bryant able to lay it home.
I don't think Thibodeau was kidding when he said he was going to play all the Miami guys for 40 minutes. They're still out here.
LeBron James off the lead with the reverse slam.
Now let's see if LeBron makes a push with this team here. Remember a year ago, the East made a furious comeback led by LeBron late and almost won that game. Kobe Bryant was the MVP. West won in a close one. I think right now it's between Durant and LeBron, whichever team wins.
Oh, LeBron goes glass. He was defended by Griffin. went to the fadeaway.
I think the East has a chance after really trailing most of the night to come back and win here. LeBron trying to push the ball. They're within 10. It looks like they're trying to get back in this thing right now.
Well, didn't Kobe say he wanted to play the last 2 minutes if it was a close game to be that ultimate closer?
Yep. And yes, the defense is tightened up at this point. James for three. How about that? LeBron James able to fade away from Kobe Bryant. That's his 5th three. He has 33 points. Anthony for three. Back tap. Look out. James fires for three. And it hits. An impossible shot off the dribble. His 6th three-pointer. 21 for Westbrook. Just under 2 to go in this 4th quarter. Nice pass. James setting it up for Howard. Griffin on the inbounds. And here is Wade firing, and that will do it. The West holding on for a 152-149 victory over the East. So on a beautiful 62-degree day in Houston, Texas, TNT's continuing coverage brings us to the 62nd edition of the NBA All-Star Game. A sellout crowd, better than 18,000 making their way in. It's the 3rd time that the city of Houston has hosted. The 2013 NBA All-Star Game is being presented by Kia Motors, official automotive partner of NBA All-Star. The Eastern Conference versus the Western Conference, and it's coming up momentarily.
Well, what do you love about a lot of these?
Here we go.
Oh, my goodness.
Little backboard pass from Wade to teammate James.
I think LeBron is well on his way to that 4th MVP.
Reggie, don't you find that Steve vacillates on his opinions like every 2 weeks? It's another candidate.
Ask me again next week. I may go with
because you were liking Tony Parker there for a little bit, and then you went to Chris Paul, and
never mentioned either of those guys, right?
3-on-1, and LeBron James set up by Carmelo Anthony. The West with a 16-11 lead. 5 minutes gone by. Anthony with no hesitation from downtown. Carmelo Anthony averaging 29 a game. Parker had it knocked aside. Here comes LeBron, and he puts it down. Little extension leading to the dunk.
A lot of reports out there coming from Clipperland, possibly trying to make a trade.
And there's been talk of DeAndre Jordan, Eric Bledsoe being involved. It's all speculation as LeBron James able to knock it down from the corner. The alley-oop the other way. And it's Dwayne Wade. Both starting lineups back on the floor. East in possession. Here is LeBron James.
Talked about him trying to put an imprint in this 2nd half. Nice high archer shot right there.
Bryant going at Irving. A one-on-one move out of the playground by Kobe.
How about reports out? Kobe saying he has 2 years max left. He believes as LeBron James. 5 quick points here in this 3rd period.
Anthony checking that he's behind the 3-point line and knocks it down. All 8 points, 13 assists. James for 3. We saw quite a bit of that the other night.
Like I've been telling you, you need a 3. Give it to me.
Wow.
That's what I told Blake. You need a 3, give it to me.
Curious to see how Memphis is going to be in this 2nd half. Obviously, we know they traded Rudy Gay to Toronto. I thought they got some fabulous pieces back, and Tayshaun Benson there. Is that a crossover by Joakim Noah?
Well, he handles the ball so well. The West will make it 3 straight wins over the East, 4 of the last 5, and they do it by the score of 143 to 138.
And making his 10th straight appearance, 4-time NBA Most Valuable Player and 2-time All-Star MVP from the Miami Heat, LeBron James.
LeBron off the steal and puts it down.
Obviously, you see the size advantage for the West squad. But in my opinion, the East has the length and the quickness. And right there, shown there by LeBron James.
That pass deflected. Here's Wade giving it up. And again, it's LeBron.
I like LeBron setting the tone here early, playing the passing lane, making the steal.
Oh, nice pass. And James with the reverse.
Very nice unselfish play there by Paul George to LeBron.
Back comes James. Back. It is to James from Anthony.
Well, that's 2 deflections LeBron James has had in transition defensively for the East.
How about Carmelo a couple weeks back, 62.
How about him making headlines saying he would take less money here at the All-Star game to potentially stay with the New York Knicks? Has a chance to opt out after this season.
He said if it gives the team more flexibility to sign additional players, but there's no guarantee in that direction either, as Bosch is able to hit. Do you necessarily believe that Carmelo, this time he goes off the side of the rim, will remain with the Knicks? And how do you know that the Knicks, who have not made good moves, Griffin, once again, why would you think that things would change as James drives the lane?
It's big easy for a reason. Everybody here, real calm and collected. So that's a good thing for us basketball players. And a lot of people who don't.
Well, Marv, a lot made about Kevin Durant and LeBron James and their competitive nature with one another. But Kevin told me this week that one of the guys that he's closest to really is Carmelo Anthony. They've gotten to know each other very well on the Olympic teams the last few years, and he said he really considers Carmelo to be kind of like a big brother to him. He's helped mentor him a lot with things that have gone on the last couple of years, some of the frustrations that Kevin's had to deal with. And now that he is himself one of the league's best players, he wants to do that for young guys that come in after him. Marv?
And you saw on that lead pass, Carmelo Anthony with another bucket. He now has 20. Here's Durant trying to lead Harden. Harden with the save, picked off by Bosch. And Bosch kicks it ahead. James with the reverse.
You saw that coming. That's why Kyrie Irving wanted to get the basketball. He understood that James was on that left side facing coming.
Off the screen, Kyrie Irving from downtown, and that now is a record for most points in a half. Dwayne Wade will probably play about 5-6 minutes at the start of the third. That might be it. He played 5.5 at the start of the game. Irving and Wade in the backcourt, and James able to lay it home.
That was a set play by Frank Vogel, and the coaches are sort of laughing on the bench right now. They're like, how about that? They actually followed instructions.
Durant from downtown. Oh, Griffin thought he had a trail on that pass, trying to block it with his arm.
I don't know how it made it through there. Marcus Aldridge gets a laugh out of that one. How about the race that we're headed for at the bottom of the Western Conference playoff?
LeBron James with yet another slam.
Another one.
Game is tied at 140 with 6.5 to play. Paul James one hands. Here comes LeBron. It's a 3-on-2. One hops to Noah. 145-142, the West by 3. We come up on 5 minutes to go. Again, it's James on the bounce to Noah.
They're having a kumbaya moment out here. You talked about the little friction between the Bulls, obviously, and the Heat.
Pass intended for Love, thrown behind him. Here comes Irving. James from Irving. Durant with the catch and shoot. Rebounded by Noah. The West up by 1. Irving, nice hesitation to get around Love. So the East takes a 1-point lead. Just under a minute remaining here in the fourth. Durant for 3. Rebounded by Noah.
Got a pretty good look. Just a simple down screen.
And here's Irving to the trailer. Irving with the setup for James. The East is up by 6. So the East comes from 18 down in this record-setting All-Star game. For most points by one team, 163 by the East. Most combined points.
An All-Star for the East 11 years in a row. He's a 2-time MVP of this event and a 2-time NBA champion. From the Cleveland Cavaliers, LeBron James.
And the Bulls have turned it. They've won 4 in a row. Nice setup. Again, an assist for James. And the setup succeeds with John Wall. Thompson from way downtown. Aldridge on the follow. LaMarcus Aldridge, who it was thought that he would sit out 6 to 8 weeks with a torn thumb ligament, but he came right back, and here he is in the All-Star game. LeBron James for 3.
Trying to set up that third MVP. Trying to get out the gates quickly here.
Steph Curry not able to hit, and he loves this court. A couple of years ago here against the Knicks as James lines it up for 3 and does it again. But Steph Curry had a career-high 54 points here at the Garden. Here is James from downtown. Wide open angled shot for Dirk, and he's off. Rebounded by Gasol. Here's James going the distance.
LeBron James looks like he's on a mission to get this East squad back in this ball game.
How about Kyle Lowry? Now wait a second. Would that qualify as a dunk? Because Raptor teammates, as Harden is able to hit on the break, say that Lowry has not dunked since 2009. Gasol puts it down.
That definitely counts as a dunk, especially when you can't get a dunk. Anytime you get one, it counts. You cannot take it away.
Harden. And here's Wall in the open court. James shuffles, takes the return, and lays it home.
This team has been a different approach since LeBron James has reemerged back in this ball game. He's into it.
Yeah. James makes it an 11-0 run for the Eastern Conference.
It never gets old.
T able to retrieve.
Oh, yeah.
LeBron behind the back to Carmelo Anthony.
He is so good and crafty with the basketball.
Yeah, Michael and myself have a great relationship. He came out actually to my final championship race last year and watched me perform. We came up a little bit short, but we stayed and gave me some words of encouragement for the years to come.
And you can see what these two teams are doing from downtown. That 3 makes it a combined 34 3-pointers made, which is a new All-Star record. Cousins able to beat the East squad down court.
And Chris, you played in 5 of these as well as I did. This is the time of game now where the intensity is going to step up. We have a 5-point game. Everything is within striking distance. The best players are on the floor. It's time to go to work.
And Bosch does just that from 3-point land, so Bosch now has 10.
You're exactly right, Reggie. Yeah. It's just like that. A lot more help defense. It's going to be a couple more traps on the pick and roll.
And LeBron James able to hit the 3. He has 27 points. Here's Lillard. Back comes LeBron. He just whipped by Chris Paul.
And who's going to be dumb enough to get in front of him?
No charges in the All-Star game.
Anthony for 3, yes! Carmelo Anthony hits from downtown. It's a 5-point lead with time running out. And that will do it. The West defeats the East 163 to 158.
An All-Star for the East in each of the last 12 years. He's a 2-time MVP of this event and a 2-time NBA champion from the Cleveland Cavaliers, LeBron James.
While Leonard gets it to the corner to Curry, his shot is off. Rebounded by Anthony. Here comes Lowry of the Raptors. Nice lead pass, and it's put down. A hockey pass to set it up for LeBron James. Lowry and his teammate DeMar DeRozan both making the All-Star team. Here's Paul George from the Indiana Pacers. Paul George has come back, making it back from a broken right leg to All-Star status. Westbrook, he hammers it home. Russell Westbrook, who put up 41 points last season and took MVP honors once again. Pass on the bounce for LeBron. Durant for 3. Lowry with the lead, and again, LeBron this time on the reverse.
I'm going to be all in your shoulder tonight.
Oh, you already elbowing me. This is a continuation of the dunk contest
I'm
last
going to
night.
need some ice after this game.
Bryant wide open. Oh, Drummond comes out to close and rebound. Fans booing as Drummond played defense against Bryant. Off balance shot by LeBron for 3. 9 points for LeBron James. All right, here is Kobe going against LeBron one-on-one to the pump fake, the fadeaway, and comes up short. Lowry for James puts it off the board, and it's Drummond on the follow.
You know, LeBron James obviously has played for Coach K and Team USA, slapping the floor here against the Mamba, Kobe Bryant.
Leonard with a bucket, steal by Curry, and feeds his Warrior teammate, Draymond Green. The East up 73-71. Here's Carmelo Anthony. So Carmelo from downtown. Cousins ahead of the field. DeMarcus Cousins, who is averaging 27 points. That's a career high. 4th in the NBA, plus 11 rebounds. Anthony now with 5 points.
You think he wants MVP? I'm sure he would love to. I'm sure he would love to. You know, he might. We'll see. We'll see if he can get it. You got to get a few more shots. He's not being overly aggressive so far, but he's doing a little bit of everything, and he's having fun.
Al, thanks for your time. Appreciate it all.
Always, David. Thank you.
Thank you. Back to you, Mark.
And we just saw the play of the game a moment ago for the East. Let's say there's no physical action. Players have not felt each other as Paul George lays it home. Here's Curry from way downtown.
Oh, my goodness. Think about this coming into this All-Star game. He was 17 of 38 from 25 plus feet, 45%.
And it's Paul George of the Pacers once again. How many years ago was it Steph Curry who was here in Toronto because his father Dell played 3 years for the Raptors, and he was doing the same. He knows the city pretty well, and then of course spent much time in Charlotte because that for the most part was where Dell played his pro ball. John Wall takes to the rim, and Del Curry was an outstanding shooter himself. Durant comes up short, and here's Wall working the point. Beautiful pass. LeBron James with the finish. John Wall with the assist.
How about the switch to the left hand there by LeBron?
Hard to appreciate. He makes it look so easy, jumping effortlessly.
The West in a record-breaking performance for all-star play defeats the East 196-173. Kobe Bryant's final All-Star game.
An All-Star for the 13th straight year, a 4-time MVP, and the leading vote getter in 2017, just a kid from Akron, and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Make some noise for LeBron James.
Well, I like what Brad Stevens told us before the game. We have speed and we have length, and they're going to have to use this East squad as LeBron James knocks down the 3. We're going to have to use that length and speed against the size of the West.
Irving off the steal. Here's the lead. LeBron James from his teammate Kyrie Irving.
Now wait a minute. We saw a little disdain from you when Isaiah Thomas was trying to guard you on the post.
See that? You got a little one. Isaiah's been playing great, man. He's been doing an amazing job, so.
LeBron with another hammer there. All right, now we were all. I told Draymond we were all emotional over there with that lob, that oop that KD threw you. How'd you feel about that?
Nice give and go, man. Good give and go. Made a good pass. I barely got over him, but it was a nice give and go.
LeBron keeps dunking, so I have to send it back to Marv. Thank you, Russell.
Late for Craig Sager. Named yesterday winner of the Kirk Gowdy Media Award in the Hall of Fame. Mr. Durant hits a 3 and will be honored in Springfield in September. So Craig,
he's not the only one. There could be someone else there.
Yes, I was just getting to that. Among the 10 finalists.
There we go.
10 nominees.
Yes.
Is our own Chris Webber. Here is LeBron with the reverse.
So I'm glad that we moved our dunk contest to Sunday now, as opposed to Saturday night. We just need to tell the rest of the league to get the memo.
And James from close to center court.
I hope Curry takes that personal and takes a step back and says, wait a minute, that's my range. Let me go to half court.
See the most assists in a half. Oh, my goodness. LeBron James with the reverse.
This 66th All-Star game originally scheduled for Charlotte, North Carolina, but because of the NBA's objection to the state of North Carolina's House Bill 2 that discriminated against the LGBT, as LeBron now has 18 points with another incredible move. Is Irving off the backboard, able to connect with LeBron James.
Nice how Irving did that, too. He thought about shooting it, drew his defender, and threw it right off the board.
Here's Curry from center court with time running down on the half, and Davis puts it home. 4 seconds remaining in this first half as Lowry pegs one down. Irving for James for DeRozan with 0.3 of a second left. Durant not even going out to greet James as he knocks down an open three.
That's playing a mind trick, people.
That'll do it. The West 192 and the East 182 in another offensive record-breaking game. Davis and Embiid on the opening tip, and it's controlled by LeBron James.
Well, Dwayne Casey can talk all he wants. I think the biggest voice there, nice bounce pass from LeBron to AD. Is LeBron's voice in that locker room. When you have the face of the franchise saying, guys, we got to come out and give a better effort, to me, that goes a long ways.
And we just saw a blocked shot. Kyle Lowry was turned back. James, a beautiful pass. And it's put down by Bradley Beal of the Washington Wizards. Klay Thompson having a terrific season. Leads the NBA, shooting 45% from three-point range. LeBron off the fake. Was able to find room against Draymond Green and hits for three. Here's DeRozan. Three-point attempt missed. And LeBron has Walker ahead of the field. Gave it up, and it's back to James. Here's James. Yes.
You know, Reg, on LeBron's jump shot, it seems like he loves to get that jab step to get him into a field for a three. And this is Kemba Walker saying, see, if I would have got played with you, but this is what I do to the big fella, Howard, and back in Charlotte. And there's that jab step that I'm talking about that I think LeBron loves to kind of rock you to sleep, see if you're going to come out, because he can drive by you, get his rhythm, and knock it down from deep.
Wait a minute, you're talking about Kemba Walker playing for the Cavaliers?
No. See, I tried to just let that, but you don't have to bring it back up and stir it, man.
You said it.
Guys are auditioning for fans, other teams, you know.
LeBron James heating up, hits a three, and brings his team within 5.
Mark, you may have seen Karl Anthony Towns' shoes had some unique designs on them in the first half. Those shoes were designed by the artist Kit Stradamus, who is Los Angeles native Salvador Amezcua. Now, he has made several pairs of those shoes for Towns this year. In fact, several of the Wolves players wore them last week, and the shoes were auctioned off to benefit the Flip Saunders Legacy Fund. Now, the shoes today have the theme from the cartoon Rick and Morty, which just happens to be Towns' favorite cartoon.
And another factor Damian Lillard unloads, not able to hit, is that fouls are being called. I always got the feeling in the past that officials might have been a little reluctant to call fouls.
So you're saying refs take off on All-Star Sunday, too? Everybody does.
Marv, because this has been such a close game, I caught up with head coach Dwayne Casey, the coach of Team LeBron, at halftime. I asked him how much this game means to them as Anthony Davis gets it done inside yet again. He said it means a lot. They verbalized it before the game and at halftime in the locker room, because not only is pride on the line, but $350,000 for the after-school All-Stars of L.A. is on the line.
All right, thank you, David. Jimmy Butler yet to play in the game. Here's LeBron taking all the way and went to the left hand. 17 points for LeBron James. This is one-on-one with Westbrook going against Embiid. And here's LeBron with an emphatic stuff. Embiid for three. James with a beautiful look-away pass.
How fun would it be to play with LeBron James? Just run the floor. For me, run to the three-point line. Let him collapse the defense.
And NBA Commissioner Adam Silver expressed that James and Durant and others in the league are certainly free to express their political opinion. LeBron James, as we talk about the off-the-court issues, now has 21 points.
How hypocritical would we be not to speak on social issues when the pillars of this game spoke out since the beginning of this game? And I'm talking about Bill Russell, how he inspired a young man named Barack Obama. I'm talking about Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Big. I just saw it first. That's the first flare screen I've ever seen in an All-Star game. Or maybe notice Westbrook setting a flare screen off of a play, getting George open.
16 for George. There's a three that went back rim. Back comes Durant. Irving. Nice pass. Yes. And the foul.
Here comes Team LeBron.
Westbrook putting moves on DeRozan. And so LeBron scores. And this club leads by 1. So Team LeBron with the 1-point lead. 16.7 remaining.
Got a foul.
And they have possession. Westbrook gets ahead of the field, and he scores. A 148-145 lead by Team LeBron with 10.7 remaining. Down to 5 seconds. Curry looking for the three. Curry double team. Curry can't find it. Now Wells, and that will do it. And Team LeBron off the bench, a happy group. Well, I have to say that this season, the change in format certainly works as Team LeBron defeating Team Stephen 148 to 145.
More of this. And this year's leading vote getter, making a record-tying 15th start. A 3-time All-Star MVP, a 3-time Finals MVP, a 3-time World Champion. From the Los Angeles Lakers, LeBron James.
Kyrie Irving, who missed the last couple of games for the Boston Celtics. In fact, 6 of the last 11, but here he is starting in the All-Star game. Kawhi Leonard knocking down a 3. What a season it's been for Paul George. He goes behind the back on the hop and Embiid to hammer it home. The lead pass, and it's Durant with the bucket. Back it goes to Middleton and hits another 3.
Back-to-back buddy balls and assists from Antetokounmpo to his teammate Chris Middleton.
James spinning his way and gets the roll.
Man, LeBron James just backed up the Joker underneath the rim. You think Team Giannis was hearing all the, what kind of team did you select?
Well, he finally misses a shot.
Well, because it was a jump shot and a 3 at
the end. Did you see how Durant just looked at him like, LeBron dunks, he's like, you can have that shot anytime. I know you're a dunker.
And LeBron with the bucket. Middleton wasting no time firing it up.
He told Christian Ledlow that he was not going to pass.
LeBron able to hammer it home.
So glad Jokic didn't turn around. He'd have been in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Walker. And rebounded by Kawhi Leonard of the Raptors. Lead pass, LeBron with the dunk.
It didn't even seem like LeBron was ready to jump.
No.
That's just straight athletic ability. Oh, you throw it up, I'll go get it for you.
Fade away from downtown by Lillard, yes. Here's the lead pass and the put down. Wade, who's starting the second half, able to dunk. Here's Curry protecting the dribble, flips it ahead, and broken up. Durant for Wade. Walker back. Here's Wade setting off the backboard for LeBron.
See, Webb, you wanted it. You called it. You said it was going to happen.
I wanted it because D-Wade wanted it. Thanks for the highlight.
But LeBron has to stay healthy. It's the first time he's really been out for this kind of stretch. He was out 18 games as LeBron off on the front rim. And back tap kept alive. Comes to James. Nice move. James to the bucket. We mentioned earlier, Ben Simmons is the first Australian to play in the NBA All-Star Game from Melbourne, Australia. Here's James for three.
Well, first it was KD and the N1 in the grill of Joel Embiid. Now it was King James.
That's his first three of the night. Curry came up short.
Clay screaming behind Curry on that last play.
He now has 19 points. Final score, Team LeBron coming from behind, and they beat Team Giannis 178 to 164.
16-time All-Star, 3-time NBA champion. We continue to witness his reign. One of the greatest to play the game from the Los Angeles Lakers, LeBron James.
And here's LeBron whipping cross-court. Kawhi Leonard, yes, from downtown. Here's Siakam coming across, puts the speed on, and beat Leonard off the dribble.
I think that those two probably played a little one-on-one last year in Toronto.
There's a reverse jam by LeBron James. Now things have opened up a bit.
There you go.
LeBron from way downtown.
It's a three-point fest going on out here. They're trying to pick up where Buddy Hield left off last night.
Here's Giannis for the first, but missed the layup. Harden with the lead, beautifully done for James. Davis for three with a rainbow. And back tap by LeBron, another opportunity. Leonard for three. Kawhi Leonard is now 5 for 6 from downtown. Siakam takes the lead pass from Young. And the lay-in by LeBron. And this time, Mitchell puts it home. Donovan Mitchell in his first All-Star game by way of the Utah Jazz, who are 4th in the Western Conference.
Got off to a slow start, but really picked it up beginning of the new year.
Here's James for three. The All-Star record, as we mentioned earlier, for threes made in a game, 9 by Paul George back in 2016. I will. Joel, if you hear us, thanks. But has anybody ever fouled out of an All-Star game as LeBron James hits on the layup? And the answer is yes. Rick Barry fouled out in 1978. We're still checking for the possibility of more who may have been disqualified by foul.
I'm here for you, America. What a beautiful move in the open floor there by the king, LeBron James.
So Davis and Antetokounmpo on the jump. Controlled by LeBron. Here's LeBron accelerating, gets it to Paul in the corner, and he knocks it down. Another three for Chris Paul. 23 points in all. That's his 7th three. And back comes Team Giannis, led by Giannis. Looks to go all the way, then throws back the other way. Here's Walker for three. Rebound Giannis. Harden took a shot to the head. Oh, so did Walker right there. All right, here's LeBron setting it up, and Davis with the stuff. Team LeBron has taken a 152-150 lead. They're 5 points away from victory. LeBron played by Walker. Spins away.
But that's okay.
It down.
That's okay. You're still in the game if you're Team Giannis.
LeBron played by Giannis.
Captains guarding one another.
Here's the pass to Davis, and we got a whistle. A foul is called, so Davis to the line. He can win it at the foul line. Oh, Team LeBron has won it.
The way to make it interesting there, Anthony Davis.
He's just a kid from Akron, but he's also the captain and 4-time Finals MVP. 4-time Finals MVP. You want to be down with the king, representing the Los Angeles Lakers, LeBron.
Tatum, met by Doncic, fires for three. It's a 2-on-1. LeBron with the reverse. Donovan Mitchell firing. LeBron on the move. Picked up on a switch by Vucevic. Here's Steph Curry from near midcourt.
Not fair.
Please.
It's not fair. Really, it's not fair, C-Web. The game has changed.
Off the leg of Mitchell. Lost to Curry with the steals. Here is LeBron for Rudy Gobert, who just came on.
See all you Utah fans? There's love there between LeBron and the Utah fans.
Three-point attempt is off by Beal. And it's put home by Tatum. 11 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Oh, LeBron gets down court in a hurry.
So that should be a new rule. When you're up this much, you got to end it on a 3 if you need 3.
All right, what's Lillard thinking about here?
Game.
He's saying
game. He's thinking about game.
The 3 for Lillard, and it's all over.
That's what he's thinking about. Game time. Game time, baby.
170-150. Team LeBron with the victory.
A 4-time champion. A 4-time most valuable player. A 4-time NBA Finals MVP. The leading scorer in All-Star history. Making his 18th All-Star on this stage. He's just a kid from Akron. From the LA Lakers, LeBron James.
And Embiid will start things quickly, and he goes up high here for Trey, and picked up by DeRozan. And we go the other way with Team LeBron. Giannis Antetokounmpo inside, putting it over.
What'd you call him again? What'd you call him again?
Zone.
Because he's always zoned in.
With a drive, Tatum takes it in hard and puts it through. At the other way, James getting it, and his basketball count at the other end. Embiid at the other end.
Curry was smart. He's like, I'm not even going to attempt to take a charge here.
There you go, Brian. Let's get it. Let's get the crowd going. Let's get the crowd going.
And here comes Booker off the wing.
You think Eric Spoelstra and staff is just going crazy?
Look, Pan at the bench.
And to himself, he'll put it through. LeBron James.
They're not even smiling. They wait till the fourth quarter when defense is being played. Oh!
Showing the versatility right there. Not only can he win the three-point competition.
Listen, he's won everything. He's won skills.
Yes.
He's won three-point. He's trying to get it all.
And LeBron with a 3. Puts it through.
Layup.
You talk about your journeys from Germany. I remember on a Nike tour with Charles.
Charles still talks.
Yes. This is the first time we saw this. Like, there's this kid that can really shoot the basketball.
Way outside, 3 is put in by Stephen Curry. And Ball is into it. He hit a 3 before. He hits a 3 again. He's 20 years old, one of the youngest ever to be an All-Star. And I'm sure, Derek, you remember your first as Curry puts up another 3.
Here we go, video game. It's video game time. It's video game.
JT, this D-Wade, man. We had an opportunity last night to sit and have a conversation with Allen Iverson. Talk about what those moments to be able to talk to legends like that mean to you.
Man, that's something you dream about.
Here comes Embiid.
He's the reason I got league pass.
Definitely. Must see TV. James at the other end.
No, I said I was having nightmares, especially when I just saw Mike, because it brought back a lot of bad memories, personally for myself. And I saw everyone out here oohing and on with him.
He's already got the
Nice steal here by LeBron. Why not?
Shout out to LeBron Ball, the visionary. It's great seeing Okay, Brian.
LeBron trying to go 5-0 in this new format.
Yep.
He's trying to go 5-0.
You're right, he's got 20. There's Curry with 48. Dishes off to Garland, the young Cavs guard. And LeBron.
Look at that pass.
Curry, a floater on the fly.
Oh, my God.
50 points.
It's video. We're playing video.
Middleton trying to do the same at the other end. Curry is 16 of 23 from 3. James and Allen, nice feed, and they got the deuce. They'll go outside, Young, 3.
And it's Giannis inside. 163 the target. There's LeBron James with the court-length pass. Getting it and up and through. Embiid took it. LeBron knocked it away. Giannis was there. Embiid through.
There we go. Next bucket wins. Next bucket wins.
This is what I'm talking about.
Next bucket
This is what I'm talking about. Look at LeBron calling for it, Reg.
And he is from Akron.
Let's do it.
Cleveland.
Let's do it in Cleveland. Cleveland.
This is for you.
That's a winner.
Cleveland. This is for you.
Game-winning shot by LeBron James.
Wow. What a form. People, I hope at home you appreciate
What a game.
that was an unbelievable game and finish.
They're lucky this table in front of me, Reg.
Give me the ball. I'm back home. Clear out.
It's my
fadeaway.
team.
No better setup than Jay-Z, and it is game time. Golden hour lighting up downtown Salt Lake City, Utah. One of the most scenic stops on the NBA trail. A crazed fan base making their way inside. We welcome you into Vivint Arena, home of the Utah Jazz. Welcome to the 2023 NBA All-Star Game. Kyrie Irving of the Dallas Mavericks now gives it up to LeBron James, who rips the cords to get us going. The NBA's all-time scoring king. Jokic with the offensive board. James, okay.
Listen, LeBron looks real spry, bro. BA.
First All-Star, NBA All-Star from Finland. Lauri Markkanen with his third team of the Jazz. Gonna get it cooking early. He can really stroke it. Is in the three-point contest. He knocks down a three. Off to a great start. He's got 7 first quarter points. Embiid going to work on him, though, and returns a favor.
Embiid said enough. Enough of that.
Let me slow it down here. Give me the ball down low.
LeBron to himself.
Oh, no, he didn't.
LeBron James.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did, Candace.
Lillard misses. Nice board, Luka. You guys are really coming on strong from the global game. Nice.
Hey, you can finish your question now.
Markkanen again. There you go.
Just look at some of the length out here on the floor. Markkanen, Jackson Jr., Sabonis. I mean, the game has changed, and the versatility, Candace, has changed.
SGA, just look at the serve. Siakam.
Siakam's getting buckets out here, right?
He's like, hey, keep parting the Red Sea. I'll keep taking advantage of this.
12 points off the bench now for Siakam.
Representing the Raptors is LeBron. Iconic jam from LeBron James.
19 years.
It's amazing.
38.
Tatum.
Play a little D.
He's got a chance again to finish this one off. Halliburton's on him. Lauri Markkanen. Hometown Jazz for the win. No.
Oh, let's go.
Lillard. Mitchell kept it alive. Lillard for the win.
Yeah,
there you go.
that's
the guy you want taking the shot to win it.
Oh, Dame time. It's Dame time.
Team Giannis wins it tonight in Salt Lake City, Utah.